Fremont-Mills moving on to a state quarterfinal. Sawyer Forney, Jonathan Ekpai among the stars here tonight. Sawyer, I mean, just speak to getting the win tonight and how we're feeling.
I feel amazing. I mean, postseason wins always nice, but the second one's even better. I mean, the next game, the chance for the Dome, we haven't been in, I don't even know how long, probably 4 years about, so it's exciting.
Tight game at the half, and the difference was the third quarter. What adjustments did you guys make in the second half?
I mean, we didn't really make many adjustments. We just stayed and played our defense, and we just didn't make the mistakes that we made in the first half, and that's what shut them out almost. So, yeah.
Offensively, did anything change?
No, I wouldn't say anything changed on offense. I mean, John just scored a couple more times, so, I mean, that's what changed, but that's really it.
Speak to the night offensively. I mean, it wasn't like it was a flashy night for you guys, but you got the job done when you needed to.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we just 5 yards of play, 4 yards of play is amazing for us. We get that. We drive down the field. One of them could break off, one of them can't, but just drive down the field 4 or 5 yards of play, and it's perfect.
You made some big plays with your legs tonight. Speak to that element of your game.
I mean, it's a big part of my game. I mean, passing is also there, but when I have to run the ball, my blockers are amazing for me, so they lead the way and I follow them.
Go over to John. I know you've had a tough year in some ways. How good does tonight feel?
I think for me it feels pretty good because I missed a ton of pretty crucial games. I feel like so coming back in the second round and doing what I usually do, it feels pretty good for me.
Take me through your night. 4 touchdowns. You go over 100 yards. What were you seeing? What were you doing?
I just trust my blockers. If I see a cutback, if I see something straight up the middle, I go straight up the middle. I protected the football. I just kept things nice. So.
Did a lot of good job. You did a really good job on a lot of plays running, kind of through tackles tonight and after contact. How much of an emphasis do you put on that?
I just mainly focus on keeping the ball safe in that. That's just kind of a byproduct of it, I'd say. It really comes in handy because, there is one play where play could have been completely dead in the water, but, after breaking a tackle or two, I get 3-4 yards. So, like what Sawyer said earlier, if we get 3-4 yards, it's perfectly fine.
Chance to go to the Dome, against a team that I know you didn't get a chance to play earlier this year. What do you guys have to do to go there and have a shot?
I think we have to clean things up from what happened earlier in the season. I wasn't playing, so I think also that could be a little bit different as well. But what our coaches said is that we have to clean things up, not make any mistakes that we made the first time. So it's nice having another chance because then we have our mistakes that we can learn from.
Sawyer, I know that the first time you guys played them, they made things kind of tough for you. Anything you learn or take away from that?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot we learned from that game, and we made a lot of mistakes that game. I mean, we started off really bad, and we cleaned that up. It's a way tighter game.
All right, Coach, second straight week, you guys go on the road on a little shorter trip this week. You go on the road, and you leave with the win to keep your season alive. Takeaways from tonight?
Just the different types of kids we had step up tonight, and play big-time roles when key players went out for us. So really proud of our depth and just the way everybody just relaxed and fought through it and played.
Down 2 at the half. You win the third quarter, and that really felt like the difference. Was there anything special you guys did at the break, or how'd that happen?
No, we just told the kids to calm down. They were playing really, really tight, and Bedford's a really good football team. And so we told the kids, just relax, do what you're supposed to do, and make the plays you're supposed to make the play. We did, So, Sanchez had a big pick, and then, we had a couple fumble recoveries there. Just kids made plays, and we needed to make plays.
This time of year, doesn't matter where you're playing or who you're playing, it's hard to win. I mean, when you look at it that way, how big of a win is this?
Well, it's huge. I mean, Bedford was a talented team. I mean, you look at their schedule, their season. They that's a good football team, and so to win it here on the road, that's big. Really proud of our kids. It's winning's hard, like you said, and playoff wins are even harder.
Big night for John Ekpai. I know he's had to go through a lot this year. Speak to the night that you saw from him.
John Ekpai is a kid who just had some really bad luck this year. Had a bum shoulder, hold him out 4 or 5 games, and then had a really freak accident, keep him out of the senior night. So just for him to come in and play and do what he did tonight, it just talks about him. The kid works really hard. He comes in on Sundays. He's on the field by himself. He's always spent time in the weight room by himself. He's just a good kid, hardworking kid, and so glad that he had the night he had tonight.
What else did you like offensively?
I thought we blocked really well up front. They blitzed on us that we were able to pick that up. Kids were able to just make the right reads. And they gave us different looks, and our kids, I think, adjusted really well to that.
The defense played really, really well tonight. Speak to that.
Well, I think that's Coach Fichter Coach Melgoza and Coach Jewell. Those guys have done a great job all year coaching our kids up, and just really proud of that coaching staff and getting the kids fired up. Kids are fired up to play defense.
You know the challenge ahead of you next week. I mean, what do you guys have to do to go there and give yourselves a shot?
Well, it's Mount Everest, but people have conquered Mount Everest before, so we'll see what happens. They're a talented team, and we played them already once. Our kids want another opportunity. I don't think we played our best, but we're going to have to play probably better than our best. But I believe in our kids. We have the ability to hopefully make it a ball game and see if we can't sneak it away late.
I'd imagine you feel like you guys are a much better team now than you were then. Do you feel like you're playing your best football right now?
Oh, we're darn close. We're darn close. With the injuries, we'll have to see where we stack up next week. But yeah, we're very close, and I think we didn't have John the first time around. What does that help us with? We'll see if we have Paxton the second time around. So we'll see. We might be in the same boat, but just really proud of the kids and for an opportunity.
What's the one thing you guys will have to do?
Score.
Simply put, Coach, congrats.
Hey, thank you.